Hi everybody, I'm going to tell you all why A-level English language or A-level English literature, or maybe even both, are the A-levels for you. I'm going to start by talking to you about English language. So for English language A-level, you will begin by studying Component 1, Language Variation. You will look at how language varies depending on mode, field, function and audience. And in particular, you will look at how language choices create personal identities. So you'll look at language and gender, how men and women speak in different situations. You'll look at language and power, so how people in authority adapt their language depending on the situation that they are in. Within that unit, you will also look at language variation in English. So you'll look at how our wonderful English language has developed from the beginnings of early modern English up to the present day. You will then, in Year 13, sit a 2-hour and 15-minute examination, and we follow the Edexcel examination board. So that is Component 1. Then you will do Component 2, so you will study child language acquisition. You will look at how children learn to read, write and speak from the ages of 0 up to 8. And you will have a written examination lasting 1 hour and 15 minutes. You will also have to do coursework within the English language A-level, and that accounts for 20% of your final grade. For the coursework, it's all about crafting language. So you research a particular genre, and then you have to write 2 pieces of original writing, plus a commentary. So for example, you might decide to write 2 short stories, one for young children, one for adults, one with the purpose of persuasion and one with the purpose of entertain. And then finally, for the English language course, you will study a unit called Component 3, Investigating Language. Now for this topic, you pick from 5 chosen subject areas. So you might pick language and journalism, you might pick global English, you might pick language and gender, and you have to do a research project on it, and then you answer questions under exam conditions. So as you can see, English language offers you a wide variety of skills. It is a facilitating subject at university, so it allows you to go on to do any career that you choose. By studying language in depth, you will develop critical awareness and gain invaluable skills for your future working life. Vital communication, analytical and critical skills. But importantly, such critical awareness will allow you to be a conscious, critical human being who is able to challenge taken for granted assumptions, understand the role of language in social control, propaganda and manipulation, and to be able to use this understanding to make the world a less oppressive, more equal and just place. English literature. Component 1 English literature is the drama paper, and for this paper you will study 1 Shakespeare play, either King Lear or Othello, and 1 other drama paper, A Streetcar Named Desire. You will have to write critical essays on both of those texts under examination that last 2 hours and 15 minutes, and Component 1 is worth 30% of your overall qualification. Component 2 is the prose section of the paper, and you study 2 different novels. You study Beloved by Toni Morrison and Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Again, it's a written examination. It is closed book, so you are not allowed to take the text in with you, and the examination lasts 1 hour and 15 minutes, and it's worth 20% of your final mark. Component 3 is poetry, which is worth 30% of your overall grade. You study poetic form, meaning and language, and you study a selection of post-2000 poetry, so modern poetry. You also study an anthology of Victorian poetry, and this exam lasts 2 hours and 15 minutes. You can take books in with you, but they are clean copies, so no notes are allowed. And then there's your coursework for English literature. This coursework is a free choice for you. It allows you to pick 2 texts that you would like to study in detail. They have to be different from those studied in Component 1, 2 and 3, and they have to be linked by a theme, an author, a movement or a period in time. You can select poetry, drama, prose or literary non-fiction, but it has to be something that you are prepared to read independently and that you really enjoy. The study of literature is a study into the human psyche, human experience and social influences over the years. Any text is the product of its time. A study of it will teach a student to read in context and to understand the influences over the author. The ability to read any content with a deep appreciation and investigation is an essential skill that will only increase in importance as the platform for sharing news and views that will be published grows. English literature is one of the Russell Group universities facilitating subjects. So called because choosing it at A-level allows a wide range of opportunities for degree study. English Literature A-level is an essential subject for an English degree, and it will allow you to develop your own formal writing communication, which is a key skill for further studies and communication in a career, a skill that is highly valued by employers but can be overlooked in the modern world.
Hi, I'm Callum. I'm Year 13 studying A-level English Literature at Ormskirk. I chose English Literature because I enjoyed at GCSE, and I chose at Ormskirk because of the small class sizes allow me to talk to my peers and teacher on a small scale to feel more confident to express your ideas of the text you study. We study a range of texts, which is really fun because you get a load of ideas about literature, and it really helps develop skills. I take a little biology and chemistry alongside literature, so that's developed my critical thinking skills and allowed me to apply it in a more in-depth manner to science, and it's really helped me with science A-levels. I'm going to study English literature at university, hopefully join the skills really supporting me with my application, both the financial side and the application process, through such things as reading pencil statements and just help me look through my choices, what I can do, and understand where to go with my degree.
I am Millie Pendleton and I study A-level English Literature here at Ormskirk Sixth Form. I chose to do English Literature here at Sixth Form as the department here is extremely good at achieving really good results, and they give you really great support in class and outside one-to-one support, which is something that you might not get in a college somewhere else. I find English Literature a really great enjoyable course as the in-class environment really is comfortable and you feel like you can discuss ideas with your peers, which is something again that you might not find at a different college, as the class sizes are so small here. You feel the environment is really great and you don't feel any kind of discomfort when sharing ideas. I want to go off to university and study law, and English literature has put me in a great stead for a law degree as it's provided me with skills like critical thinking, debate, essay writing, which are really important skills for a uni course.
Both subjects offer you a wide range of skills. So in English literature, you'll be able to read widely, independently of set texts and any that you've selected for yourself. You'll be able to engage critically and creatively with a substantial body of texts and ways of responding to them. You'll develop and effectively apply your knowledge of literary analysis and evaluation, and you're going to be able to explore the context of the texts that you're reading and others' interpretations of them. For English language, it's all about developing and applying your understanding of concepts and methods to analysis. You will explore data and examples of language and use, and you'll engage creatively and critically with a varied programme of study for English. You'll also be developing your skills as producers and interpreters of language, and you'll work independently on your investigation for language. Hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you in September.